poppin', y'all? I'm out here doing a Pokemon Showdown video out of all things, right? I've been playing Showdown for a long time. I've been playing competitive Pokemon for a long time, both TCG and VGC. Not VGC necessarily, but like at least here. That being said, looking at my opponent's team is looking very threatening with the Ace, with the Duck Trio. Even though Duck Trio kind of like sucks, to be honest, like there's not a lot of things that it could trap in and take advantage of. Because even Batman CB doesn't kill like things like Seismitoad and shit. Like, please trap it. You know, I was playing a Sand team beforehand, but decided that I wanted to create my own team, and this is what I had. These are like the generational threats of this current meta. We got Choice Specs, Toxtricity with Punk Rock, obviously, Overdrive, Volt Switch, Boom Burst, Sludge Wave. I could go for Sludge Bomb, but I got the poison on his Dragapult this game, so it didn't matter. Life Orb, Nasty Plot Hydreigon with Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon. I wanted Flamethrower for sure, but I forgot to change it. However, Draco Meteor is still good, like as a nuke. We got Hatterene, Assault Vest, Spadef, obviously. Not all the way invested in special attack with the Nuzzle. That's the secret tech, you know. Dracovish has Scarf, is the basic one. However, it does have Outrage instead of what, like EQ, I think? Because what am I going to do? Like, I could just Fish's Rend all the fire types. I don't have to go for EQ. Plus, there's a lot of fighting types, and then Levitate with Hydreigon. The Ferrothorn is Rocky Helmet with Leech Seed, Power Whip for the Seismitoad, because my team's kind of weak to like Seismitoad low key. Not really. I just wanted to check for the Dracovish, and the Ferrothorn seemed to be good to set up spikes when I could. So yeah, Leech Seed, Spikes, Power Whip, Knockoff. There we go. That's the last move. Knockoff helps fend off Aegislash, Dragapult, stuff like that. And then the Cinder Ace, basic heavy duty boots with the court change. U-turn, Sucker Punch, Pyro Ball. Pyro Ball is like my new favorite, like Flare Blitz, deadass. So yeah, I go in leading off the Dracovish because I'm thinking he's gonna lead off like Rotom, Cinder Ace, because you know U-turn is like really good. That's not what happens. He leads in the Corviknight. Corviknights are mainly special defensive, but I figured he's going to switch out to Seismitoad, expecting the Fish's Rend as he does. But he U-turns instead of just straight switching out, which means I could have gotten a lot of damage on this Corviknight. He takes both Iron Barb's damage and Rocky Helmet, then goes to Rotom, which cool, I guess. I go into Hatterene as I expect the overheat. However, we got that hashtag agency dodge, as you see me put it on the chat. He goes Volt Switch, I'm expecting it, and I go for the Nuzzle, hitting the Cinder Ace. The Nuzzle was like kind of like a 50-50. He 100% could have gone like Seismitoad or Duck Trio, and then trapped my Hatterene. However, it's like, what did those, aside from Duck Trio, what does Seismitoad do to Hatterene? So I wasn't expecting a Toad switch in. And then the Duck Trio, I'm pretty sure he wanted to trap something else like my Toxtricity or my Cinder Ace. So I figured Hatterene's gonna be fine. I should be able to like Nuzzle whatever. I was expecting Dragapult actually, but the fact that I got the Cinder Ace was also amazing. I mean, boom, look at that. I was not expecting the Pyro Ball. I was expecting a U-turn, so I go into Ferrothorn. I called the player wrong. He goes Pyro Ball and actually hits me for like the knockout, which sucks. I lost my Ferrothorn for no reason, but I figured I can come back into Dracovish and like threaten it. So I go for the Outrage and hit twice, I think. Hit once, get some good chip, and then we hit again, get some more good chip. He doesn't go for rocks here, which would have like been prime time. He decides to like chip me out with Scald instead. I'm like, cool, whatever. He expects me to stay in. I'm like, no, I'm not stupid. I know you're gonna go for rocks. Let's go Hatterene into the Magic Bounce for the Stealth Rock. Am I not amazing, guys? I'm not that great. But I mean, you could read that from a mile away. Like, he didn't do it this turn. He's definitely doing next turn. In comes the Cinder Ace, as he doesn't want to take this Psychic, which still like 3-hit KOs it. So he would have been able to take it and do damage, but not very much because of my AV. I don't even knock out the Cinders, but again, I'm figuring, is he gonna knock like just sack it? So he does, and I make another wrong play. Instead of like U-turn, keeping the sack, he just decides to Pyro Ball, which does a lot of damage to my Cinder Ace. I decide to U-turn, keep it, just in case I need to, like, you know, check the Doug Trio for anything. In comes the Corviknight. I'm thinking he's not gonna stay in, bro. Like he's gonna go switch out, and I'll beat Dracovish to beat the Dragapult. Does not happen. That does not happen in my favor. He goes Roost instead, then defogs into Brave Birds into my Toxtricity. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, Fish's Ren does a lot to you. There is no reason why you should have stayed. I also thought he was going to switch out to Seismitoad, so I went for Boom Burst instead of Overdrive. And it's just like, this man does not care. He just does not care about his Corviknight whatsoever. I hate this mentality, and it really fucked me up for those like 3 turns that I really got like bamboozled, flabbergasted, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived. In comes the Doug Trio as I sucker punch. I think the crit mattered into getting it to a sash. Not that it really makes much of a difference, because my Dracovish comes in and then like proceeds to take a kill with Crunch. Yeah, because I figured if he goes into like Seismitoad, I do some damage to it. In comes Seismitoad again. I know that I can't do much, so I just switch out to the Hatterene as he goes for rocks again, dude. Like, come on, what is wrong with you? And then after that, I just Psychic for the 2-hit KO. Even at this range, it doesn't knock out, sadly. So I might have to check the EV spreads on my hat. But aside from that, I mean, it's taking hits. It's taking hits. I go for the Mystical Fire at first, thinking he's going to switch in. It does not happen. So I figure I'm just going to kill this with Psychic at this point. I'm glad that I did get the special attack drop, because like it ensured my Hatterene like actually lives everything that he wants to throw at me, because Earth Power isn't doing shit. It's doing 0 damage right now. But I decided to Draining Kiss, take the rest of the damage, get back up to 50%, and yeah, he brings in Dragapult. I was expecting him to think that I was going to go into a Hydreigon, predicting the Shadow Ball, but no, he just goes straight for Shadow Ball, takes out my hat. I'm like, cool, whatever, you know, it was expected, I guess, but he could have done the Draco Meteor and really fucked me up if I made the play wrong. In comes Dracovish on the Fish's Ring, because I'm thinking this thing kills like everything now, right? However, I was feeling a little weird about him switching it out, so he brings back the Dragapult, thinking finally he's gonna let me sack it. Nope, he is Scarfed. I was so not expecting this at all. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, that is so terrible. In comes a Toxtricity as I Sludge Wave, thinking he's gonna go into Rotom, wanting to like save the Dragapult so he could like kill my Hydreigon. That's not what happens at all, fam. That does not happen at all. He thinks, oh, I'm just not gonna want to win the game anymore, and actually gives me the win because of this. Had he gone into Rotom, he actually would have won, like dead ass. At minus 4, he does not kill Hydreigon with a Draco Meteor, and I just go for Nasty Plot, because I was like, bro, like I really don't need to like attack Animon. Your Rotom is definitely not Scarfed, and with rocks damage, I was going to Dark Pulse, but I wanted to really ensure the kill, so I got greedy and decided to go for Draco. But 100% Dark Pulse was the play. Heavy duty boost and no stealth rock damage, just whatever. Hydreigon's still a threat. Yeah, that was about it. I really was confused about the plays that he did, and I was so baffled, man. Like, I'm not one to really swear, because again, look at my ladder rating, like, haha, 1416. I did break 1400 again. I fucking laddered down. This dude fucking really outplayed me with the Aegis Slash earlier. It's whatever. Hydreigon, fucking insane, and this man not super insane. I could have won so much faster, like I really could have, but he did things that he shouldn't have. I guess I did those two turns where I like took so much damage on my Cinderace and then sacked my Ferrothorn for no reason. But at the same time, dude, like I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you thought about this replay. Should I do more? Should I do less? What could I have done better? Don't even tell me. Like, looking at this replay in general, I was thinking about this match all day. I was like, bro, I could have fucking lost, and like for no reason. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Give this a like and subscribe for more. I might do these more often.